Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Bailey out there with the closer. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Tony Parker. And it's lights out in at the 2-guard spot. And the basket is good. And that's now 9 points for the great one. GA, you hear about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And a chance here to check out some stats for him. Nets trail by 4. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Kevin?
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Out to the right wing and taken away by Brown. Inside. Parker with the steal. To the middle. Right wing. Here's Dean. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
Clock at 6. Rodman dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Open for 3. And the Nets miss again. The Hawks leading by 4. Parker looking around. Pass to Thomas. Oh, wow! That is powerful. And that one is hammered home.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most of any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hardaway against Parker. The 3 from Thomas. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Hardaway. Rodman with a screen on Thomas. The 17-footer. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Brooklyn with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Brown with the bounce pass. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Brown outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And Rodman with the slam.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Hardaway against Parker. To the inside. Again, the Hawks score.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Brown outside. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. To Hardaway. This one for three. Hands it from downtown. Hardaway has got 10 points.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Maravich, he's checked in for Tony Parker. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here is Maravich. 5 points in the game. Five to shoot. And it's blocked. Up top, Brown. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Pippen. Brown sets a screen for Pippen. Back to DeRozan. Now here's Pippen. Off target with his three. Here's lights out. He's covered by Brown. Stolen by Pippen. And here is Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 10. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The closer, that's good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Brown outside. Cash money. Brown with the train.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Maravich against Hardaway. Pass to the closer. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Brown. Brooklyn trailing. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. 9 points in the game so far. Hardaway, no good.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off the shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Hardaway. Following the bucket by the Hawks.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So let's take a look at last year's top scorer. And you look at Abdul-Jabbar, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, lights out, a few spots down. Another guy that's having a great scoring season.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
And when you think of Maravich, his ball handling and passing comes to mind. He's really sublime and unique in those categories.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. The machine comes in for Bailey. And it's Boozer in for lights out. The Nets also changing it up. West comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Ginobili in for Brown. Ginobili the pass to DeRozan. And here's the fast break. Here's Gray. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Thomas with the steal. Hardaway against Maravich. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Maravich. 1:06 left to play in the third. Here's Dean. Off off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Nets trail by 8. The Nets working the ball around now. Back to Ginobili. Just 5 on the clock. And Lowry has it in the corner. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's the closer. Boozer. Good on the triple. Boozer's got 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now DeRozan. Looking to end the run. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Lowry. DeRozan out there with Brown. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Rodman in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Brown the pass to Ginobili. Boozer against DeRozan. Back to Ginobili. It's up a 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks leading by 14. Outside, Maravich. Pass to Boozer. Out to Parker. The 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Rosen dishes to Brown. Outside Lowry. To the paint. Here's Rodman. Ginobili against Maravich. That one drops for him.
And the touch from Ginobili. So clever and confident on the interior.
And Boozer throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Lights out with the bucket.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Nets. Trailing by 17. Here's Rodman. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Now here's Parker to the left wing. DeRozan against Boozer. Lights out, passes to Maravich. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Nets trail by 15. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Here's lights out. Misses the 3. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Back to Ginobili. Outside Lowry. And a miss there on the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down and try to get some easy ones.
And he gets the bucket.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Now, here is Maravich. Pass to Boozer. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Orlando Magic. Then on Wednesday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Bailey is checked in for Maravich. And the Nets also making a change. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And the basket by Lowry.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Lowry against Parker. Here's Boozer. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Down low. Forceful slam by Abdul-Jabbar.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Boozer with the screen for Parker. Pass to Boozer. Fires the 3, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Nets trail by 16. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Nets passing it around. Brown outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Ray's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's DeRozan. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Floats in the hook shot. And it's 13 points here for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The Hawks leading by 16. Here's lights out. Fades away. Parker outside. Four on the clock. Here's Boozer. The rebound by the Nets. Rodman's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And here's Lowry. Here's DeRozan. Can't cash in from close range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Parker. The layup missed.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Lowry. No good on the 3.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's an 18-point game. Outside, Rodman. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Shot clock at 6. Lowry from outside. Good D by Parker.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here's lights out. Back to Boozer. Pass to lights out. Fires the 3. Rodman grabs the rebound. Nets trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A shot by Lowry, no good.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And DeRozan sends it back.
The experience of DeRozan a step ahead of the shooter.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. The closers checked in for Atlanta. Thomas comes in for Boozer. The Nets also changing it up. Pippen comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Hardaway is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Parker against Hardaway. Parker outside. Here's Bailey. Here's Dean. Buries the long-range jumper. The closer's got 21.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Pass to Rodman. Pippen for three. Abdul-Jabbar. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
Hardaway against Parker. Here's lights out, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And Parker terrific in the pick and roll. Just creative in terms of getting his team good looks.
Brown outside. Inside. Outside for Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Back to Parker. Pass to Thomas. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's lights out. 6 to shoot. Unloads. Out to Parker. Here's lights out. And Thomas has it in the corner. Here's lights out. He's covered by Brown. Lights out. Brooklyn with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. Brown right side. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Thomas against Pippen. From the arc. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And once it becomes official,
Have
mercy.
Wow.
And if you want athletic ability, then look no further. Hardaway with a stylish jam.
Pass to Thomas. Here's the closer. Launches it. And the Hawks with another three.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Right side, Rodman. 5 on the clock. Pass to Pippen. Over Thomas. Nice fit there to create the shot, but it's no good. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game. So they're off to a strong start.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. So long.